Hi everyone, welcome again to 10 Things That We Learned. You know, my wife and I, we've had an incredible 10 years of marriage. Now, incredible does not mean that we haven't had our own, pockets of challenge. But what we're sharing, I think, with this series as we, clock 10 years in marriage is some of the things we've learned that we think that, couples can take and apply into their marriage as well and essentially help them have a blissful home. You know, there's a saying that goes, our words create our worlds. And so today we want to share what we've learned about the words that we speak into our marriage and especially to our spouse. So sweetheart, how far?
I did.
So tell me, let's talk a little bit about words. What about words?
It's important that we all know that our word has a creative power.
Creative power.
As we all know, God created the whole world through His word. So it is important that we speak words that edifies, word that builds, rather than word that pulls down. Oftentimes, I see a lot of people talk ill of their partner, even in public, and I'll be like, but why? So it is important that we speak words that builds our partner and not words that bring down. Words like thank you, I love you, I appreciate you. I say that a lot, even to people that, even to my staff. I appreciate you. You are doing a great job. Keep it up. All those words helps to build friendship, cultivate friendship, intimacy in marriage.
I agree with you, and I think what's incredible, not in a good way, but the way that we see that some of the time we can want to treat other people better than we treat our spouse. It's amazing. I mean, I always say to you like, sweetheart, like this your customer service is incredible. And like I'm converting some of the ways that you, and I think that's what we've learned, like some of the ways that you even handle your customers. And when you come home, like you bring that into the home, like you said. I know that there were times where we also had, discussions about this, where you would even, like you would tell me and say, like, so that it's not about what you said, it's also like how you said it. And I started to become, more mindful, in terms of how I said certain things. I like it like when we, you know what I like? I like it like when we have arguments and then, the way you would come and you'd be like, sweetheart, I want to say something. And you kind of prepare me, and then you're not screaming, you're not shouting, it's not insulting, it's not derogatory. You just say like how you feel, and you communicate in that way. And maybe you want to talk a little bit about like in public, because I remember a time where we had gone somewhere. I know it was a church event. I can remember us coming back home, through Agedingi, and you just said to me like, so that I just didn't like, what you said.
The way I think what happened was that you shouted.
Okay.
I was like, wow, why are you shouting? What's the issue? I was just shocked that, and I told you, and you took notes ever since then that shouting on your spouse is a no-no in public, no matter what the emotions running inside of you. Just take time.
It's crazy because, like, I can remember that when you told me, I didn't even think that I shouted.
Yeah.
But if you felt like I shouted, then I shouted.
Yeah.
And I think that some of the time, that's what we're trying to do, is we're trying to justify ourselves in these conversations. Like, no, I didn't shout. Oh, yes, I shouted. At the end of the day, like we said earlier, like our spouse, for me, determine, what it was good enough or not good enough. So if you said to me like, so that you shouted, I accepted.
Just agree.
I just accepted it. I was like, I shouted. So I need to be more careful and tempered. And we're not saying that we shouldn't be authentic. When we're like maybe with friends and we're having conversations about our marriage, but there's a way to do it that
doesn't put the other person down.
Exactly, that doesn't put the other person down. Coming out of that conversation. So I like some of the words that you already said, like thank you, I appreciate you, I love you.
I know you say that a lot.
Yeah, you're an excellent mother. You're an inspiration to the women that are around you. You know, I think those kind of words are words that, you know that personally I've learned to speak over
time,
over the years.
So guys, be careful what you say, because you don't know what you're building with your words. Words are very powerful. So don't pull down your partner in public. It is very, very important. Men especially, they don't like it. They don't like it when you talk down on them in public. So ladies, be careful with your word and always speak the right word. Always. Bye. See you in the next episode.